it is January 28th, and it's Go with the Flow, Vernetta Lopez here with you, your daily company. And today, a lot of things we celebrate. National Gift of the Ladybug Day. And you're thinking, oh, I love ladybugs, so do I. But this one is a different kind of ladybug meaning, founded by author Carol Mack. This is in memory of her son, and it aims to honor and encourage all children who have critical illnesses. Today is also National Pediatrician Day. We also celebrate the dedicated doctors who care for children from infancy through adolescence. They take care of a wide range of health concerns. But this being also National Gift of the Ladybug Day, it's, I think, especially meaningful because when it comes to pediatric palliative care, that is a whole different world. I've got a little recommendation of something you can watch, actually. But in the meantime, so Carol Mack, who came up with this particular special day to celebrate, she wrote a book in honor of her son, TJ. It really is to bring people together to foster community and also healing the complex difficulties, they say, that come to families because of critical illnesses in children. It's a day to just say, how can I help? So every parent goes through a tough time when their child goes through a critical illness or any short illness, but usually it's a short time. But when it's a critical illness, it's a whole different world. So what you can do, whether it's paying a medical bill or offsetting a medical bill for those who can, or cooking a meal, you can also make a donation to a charity that's helping such families. And so in Singapore, who can you donate to? Well, you go to specialized organizations that support children with life-limiting conditions. For example, Star Pals, this is under HCA Hospice. There's also ARC Children's Center and Children's Cancer Foundation. Another way you can help is also volunteer at a children's hospital. You can host fundraising events, maybe provide assistance to families whose children are in the hospital. Sometimes you're not in the hospital, it's outside of the hospital that the family needs help, whether it's taking care of a pet at home because the parents have to be with the kid, or maybe babysitting the other children at home. So emotional support is one thing. Practical help with daily tasks, this is another thing. And of course, financial help will always be a big plus. And then, of course, how do we celebrate pediatricians? I think it's a tough job. What you can do is send a heartfelt note. To say thank you so much. Written from the heart can really make a person's day and make them feel like their job is all worthwhile. You can also share positive feedback. A lot of people are like, oh, feedback form means it's a bad thing. No, feedback forms can also be a very positive thing. So maybe send a positive message. Don't we all want to receive a positive message? You can also create a small gift. Maybe create a special mug or a bookmark or a labubu or any kind of plushie. We can make a pediatrician plushie. Please don't call it a PP. That would be cool. And the plushie would be with like a white coat, maybe spectacles, and a clipboard, stethoscope, and a red nose. If you know, you know. So the history of pediatrics, just a quick one. It took shape in the 19th century. In 1802, the Hospital des Enfants Malades, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it correctly, of course, probably not. This opened in Paris and it focused solely on treating children. And then this concept spread worldwide, and now we have a lot of children's hospitals as well. Don't you just love those pictures and videos of like the window cleaners? They dress up as superheroes and they're cleaning the windows outside of the children's hospital. It's so sweet. So there you go. Go and show appreciation for your pediatrician today. So I promised you a show that you can watch with regards to pediatric palliative care. It's called Life Unexpected. It's in its second season and it's on CNA right now. And really, it's about following families whose children live with life-limiting illnesses. And they dive deeper into the complex realities they face, from the challenges of caring for more than one child diagnosed with the same rare genetic condition, to the decisions parents must make when treatment gives way to comfort and life draws to a natural close. Wow. And also they focus on the people behind the scenes. It's about the care providers, the families, sure, but also the professionals, the doctors who do this every day. And I was also approached by somebody who said, please interview my doctor who is a pediatric palliative care provider. And I was like, definitely. And she said, it's not all doom and gloom. There is a certain positivity to it. The stories offer a compassionate look at care, family, and life in the face of uncertainty. And I think when we have that sort of empathy, it makes us all better people. And on a final note, this is what I've discovered. Today is also National Library Shelfie Day. Huh? Okay. It's not selfie. Let's not get it wrong. Visit your local library and take a selfie with some bookshelves. and then post it online. That's so cute. Okay, so head out to the library, take and share a library shelfie, support your local library, support book reading, for goodness sake. You know, the LED light is so bad for you. The blue light, read a book before you go to bed. Okay? I should tell myself that. I have one book that's this thick, and I haven't been able to finish it for 3 years, possibly longer. Why? Because of my phone. I keep scrolling. Okay, I don't have a library in my house, okay? But go to a library and take a shelfie today. Which is your favorite shelf? Look, libraries are a cultural significance. They hold history. They hold information. They are like community hubs. They are also a place where you embrace technology to a degree, right? And older technology too. Have you ever looked at those things and you know those, I don't even know what you call that anymore, where you scroll and there's like these transparencies you go through and you're reading old newspapers from the 1800s, and they have a lot of community programs as well in libraries. And do you know that you can borrow a book online in Singapore? Yeah, and it's free. Basically, you will never have to pay late fees because once it's late, I think they just take the book back. You can't read it anymore, right? Do I pay late fees for online library in Singapore? Okay, AI says, yes, you may incur late fees for digital items borrowed from the National Library in Singapore if they're not returned on time, although digital items are designed to be returned automatically. Yalah. So if you take out a digital item, physical one, if you don't return it on time, yes, you will be fined. What are the places where, how do you do it online, in Singapore? The National Library or NLB Singapore. Online, they have it, the NLB mobile app, and the Libby app. And with options for reserving popular titles. You know that my book is in the National Library? Of course, it's in the National Library only after some sales lah. Otherwise, how about it? So there are ebooks, audiobooks, e-magazines. But hey, come on. There's so many libraries in Singapore. Go out there. I love a good library. It's so nice and quiet, right? Go on. Okay, Singapore libraries. Let me see. Oh, hello. Of course, National Library, Lee Kong Chian Reference Library, Jurong Regional Library. I shall stop saying library because after a while, I'll be like, Jurong, Punggol, Tampines, Woodlands Regional Libraries, all of them. Then you've got the public ones. Bukit Batok, Bukit Panjang Central Arts Library. 1 year later. Marine Parade, Pasir Ris, and Yishun Public Library. There's even a botanic library, Singapore Botanic Gardens Library of Botany and Horticulture. Go to the shelf and take a picture, a shelfie today. Go forth and celebrate. Yay! I'll catch you on the next one. Please like this video. Press like. Press like now. Press the notification button right there. I think it's here. After you've subscribed. Did you subscribe? And the button will, yeah. And then of course the share. Make sure you share. Oh, before you share, comment. Comment down below. And then share. Okay, thanks. See you in the next one. Love ya.